Hi guys, and welcome to C# while loop tutorial. Okay, let me just show you guys how this works. Let's assume we clear this and I enter another value in there. Let's say 12 times table. Just click on that. There we go, and that is the 12 times table right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into C# development environment, and we put one of these together. So let's do that. So just for your information, this tutorial is at a request of one of my beginners viewer out there. So let's do that now, guys. Hi guys, and welcome to C# while loop tutorial. Now I just want to show you guys a very quick way of putting a while loop together. See, let's assume first of all I'm going to add some components here. That's a label, and I'm going to also double click on the button and let's look for a text box. I also need a list box. I have all my components that I intend to use for this loop right there. You see this list box? I'm going to use this very list box to display the data of this very loop. But before then, let's select it all, come straight to the properties in here and just increase the font size to something readable. I'm going to make that about 20 and click on OK. There we go. And on this button, I'm just going to call that execute a while loop. There. Let's give it a name as well. We just call that btnw loop, and this text box should be txtw loop. There we go. As for the label, we just call that enter a number. There we go. In the case of the list box, we call that lst loop w loop. There. Now let's start with this. You see, I'm going to double click on the button and right in here, first of all, I will declare a local variable, and that variable is going to be an integer. Let's say the value of this very integer is 1. There. Now let's use a while loop statement. So I'm going to say while I is less than 13. I would like let's say lst loop. We want it to take in the following value. There. Now right underneath here, we just need to say I++ for it to increment I. So what's happening in here is the code in the loop will run over and over again as long as the variable I is less than 13. That's what's going to happen. So it's going to give us 1 to 12. So let's try that out. So run. Click on run. There we go, guys. You see, when I click on this button, it should give us 1 to 12. So that is what the loop is all about. So let's say if I decide to reduce that to maybe 9, that should give us 1 to 8. So let's see. Run that. And there we go. 1 to 8. Now, so what I want to then do is, see this very text box? I want to now convert that while loop into a multiplication timetable. So let's come in here now. So in here, first of all, change this back to 13, and here we just need to say plus. The plus sign is just to concatenate the multiplication sign that I'm going to enter. Now, I'm going to get it concatenated by the data we have on the text box, but then let's declare another variable. We just call that q. We want q to convert whatever value we have into int 32. So I'm going to accept that. But what I want in there is the text box there. So in here we just grab hold of Q, we enter Q in there, and the next thing we need to now do is get it concatenated again. This will display whatever value we enter into Q, and we just need to enter another concatenation. There we go. Change this to equals and get rid of this. We only need one of those. And all they need to then do here is I multiply that by Q, and that is it. We've just created a multiplication timetable. As you can see, whatever we enter in here is stored inside Q, and we say whatever number here multiplied by whatever value you enter in there will display whatever value you enter in there equals I multiplied by Q. So let's run that now. There we go, guys. So if I enter any value in here, there we go. It's just giving us multiplication timetable. And that is how you use your loop in C#. Those are the lines of codes, and right here is the multiplication timetable itself. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. So this tutorial is actually at a request of my beginners out there. And thanks for watching, and bye for now.